When most people think of Africa, they picture stunning landscapes, vibrant cultures, and incredible diversity. But behind the beauty lies another story, a story of power, money, and dynasties. Families so wealthy and influential that their decisions ripple across industries, nations, and sometimes even continents. These families don't just have fortunes, they have empires. Today, we're uncovering the 10 richest families that in many ways own Africa. First up is Egypt, where we meet the Sawaris family. Think of them as Egypt's version of royalty, except instead of crowns and palaces, they rule through telecom towers, skyscrapers, and billions of dollars. Nassef, Naguib, and Sami Sawiris aren't just wealthy, they are global power players. With a fortune estimated at over $11 billion, their influence stretches from luxury resorts in the Red Sea to international football clubs in Europe. We are talking about Aston Villa and Victoria SC. Now still in Egypt, we meet the Mansour family. Imagine having the right to run McDonald's, General Motors, and Caterpillar across an entire region. That's the Mansour Empire. It all began with Lutfi Mansour in the 1950s, and today his sons have grown the fortune to more than $8 billion. So the next time you see a Chevrolet on the streets of Cairo or unwrap a Big Mac, remember you are touching the Mansour family's empire. Let's head south to South Africa, home of the Oppenheimer family. For decades, this dynasty controlled the world's diamond trade through De Beers. They didn't just sell gems, they shaped the global market for them. Though they've since sold their stake, their billions remain invested in new ventures and philanthropy. With a fortune of over $8 billion, when it comes to diamonds, this family have literally had the world in their hands. Also in South Africa, we find the Rupert family, the kings of luxury. Johann Rupert's Richmond Empire controls Cartier, Montblanc, Dunhill, and more. We're talking watches, jewelry, and fashion that stream status. Worth more than $11 billion, the Ruperts don't just sell products, they sell prestige, and the world can't get enough of them. That is how they control Africa. From there, we fly west to Nigeria, where the Adenuga family has built an empire on oil and telecoms. Mike Adenuga, often called the Bull, is the visionary behind Globacom, a telecom giant connecting millions across West Africa. With a fortune of over $6 billion, this family continues to hold the reins of an empire that fuels conversations, literally. If you've made a phone call in Nigeria, chances are you've tapped into Adenuga's network. And then the biggest name of them all, the Dangote family. Aliko Dangote isn't just Africa's richest man. With a net worth of over $20 billion, he's a legend. From humble beginnings and getting money from his uncle, Dan Tata, a legendary merchant, he began by trading sugar and flour before building an empire in cement, food, and now oil refining. But here's the twist, it isn't just Aliko. The Dangote family as a whole, from cousins to children, are all part of protecting this industrial dynasty. Look at any African city skyline. The odds are Dangote Cement helped build it. Back to Nigeria again for the Rabiu family. Abdul Samad Rabiu may not get as many headlines as Dangote, but his Boa Group is a heavyweight in cement, sugar, and agriculture. With a fortune of around $7 billion, the Rabiu family embodies Nigeria's new wave of industrial wealth, creating the raw materials that power Africa's growth. Now let's cycle back to Egypt and meet the Ez family. Ahmed Ez turned steel into supremacy, building Ez Steel into the country's largest steel maker. It's not glorious, but steel is the backbone of nations, and the heirs family knows it. Their wealth is tied not just to business, but also to politics, making them one of North Africa's most influential dynasties. From Egypt, we head west to Morocco and the Akanoch family. Aziz Akanoch is not only a billionaire businessman, but also Morocco's prime minister. His Aqua Group controls petroleum, gas, and chemicals. The family has a fortune estimated at $2 billion. In Morocco, filling up your car is often filling the Akanoch family's pockets. And finally, the Dos Santos family of Angola. Isabel dos Santos, once celebrated as Africa's richest woman, is the daughter of the former president José Eduardo dos Santos. Her fortune at one point was put at over $2 billion. It came from oil, telecoms, and banking. Though scandals and legal battles have shaken their empire, the Dos Santos name still symbolizes power, wealth, and controversy in Angola. So there you have it, the 10 families that in many ways own Africa. From diamonds to telecoms, steel to sugar, luxury fashion to oil, these dynasties don't just create wealth, they shape nations. Their power isn't measured only in billions, but in influence, legacy, and control. And here's the big question. Will Africa's future billionaires come from the same families? Or will a new generation rise to challenge their thrones? Maybe you. One thing is certain, the story of wealth in Africa is only just beginning.